What's good, Brotherhood Podcast? C-Foss here. We back. Here we go. I'm here with the best defensive player in the country, as you know, Maliq the Freak Brown. Appreciate you coming on today, man.
So I had to be back, man.
Yeah, man, had to be back, man. We back in action. What's it? Week 2, 3 of the summer workouts.
It's like week 3.
Yeah, everything is going really well. I'm proud of our team and our progress on the court and in the weight room. Also, outside, hanging out and watching the finals or whatever. But I'm excited for this year. We got big things ahead of us for sure. So let's get right into it, Freak. Haven't talked in a while. Talk us through your injury and battling in during the tournament and stuff. I know you fought back and came back, which is unlikely of a lot of people.
For the first time it happened was when we played at UVA. Not expecting that going back home. So
yeah.
When that happened, it was just crazy, especially how it happened. And then the recovery process for the first time was just, something different. I never been hurt for real, so
yeah.
Especially being with a shoulder.
Yeah.
And then the ACC tournament, obviously didn't expect that to happen again so quickly. And just battling from that the whole season for real.
Yeah, and then you end up coming back. You played a little bit versus Alabama.
Yeah,
or
Arizona,
Alabama, and then against Houston. He's by far the best defender I've played with or really seen with my own eyes. I asked him how he does it. Like, bro, how do you steal? But he still has yet to give me an answer. But it's all good. So
I got one coming. I got an answer coming soon, man.
I'm trying to get on his level defensively. How are you feeling right now? I see you working hard every day, recovering with Jose and Nick. So how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Both of us been here the whole summer, so
yeah.
Just attacking every day, rehab, and then get on the court as much as I can. Just adding stuff every day, especially every week, but every day just trying to add something new. If it's in the rehab or if it's on the court, and then just seeing how you've been attacking your workouts. Just keep me motivated. Just keep going too.
For sure. I seen you started lifting last week. You just get on the weights a little bit. I know it's light. How's it feel about being in the weight room?
Man, it feel good. It feel like a new man. Just being able to at least, put some weight out on the bars or, get some curls and just feeling different from just watching y'all get y'all lifts. And so now being a part of the team more is just feeling better.
Looking back on last year's team and the year, was it what you expected?
It was definitely what I expected. But just living in the moment, it was more than kind of what I expected at the same time.
It was a movie.
I feel like the whole year just went by fast.
Yeah.
That was definitely my fastest season since I've been in college. And, it was all great things, things that everyone wanted to be a part of.
Everything goes by fast when you're having fun.
Yeah, literally.
That's why I'm trying to stay in the moment. I think me and you talked about this off camera, but just staying in the moment and just enjoying every moment of being a Duke basketball player it's a blessing. Not a lot of people get to do this.
It's a dream come true.
Biggest surprise in your first year here?
The biggest surprise my first year here was the structure, just being around, all the guys, everybody wants to get better day in, day out. Just the workouts, I would say, just having that many coaches, the trainers, everybody on the same page, everybody wants to get better, everybody wants to see you get better, just chasing your dreams. So I would probably say that, just the structure of how everything was since day one, since I've been here.
For sure. Everything is in line by the book.
Yeah,
everything
facts.
Competitive, hard. For sure. What was your favorite moment on court this year or this past year?
Favorite moment on court this year? Hold on, what was your favorite moment on the court this year? I want to hear yours first.
My favorite moment on the court? I remember sitting on the sideline when Coop got the steal versus Pitt. I wasn't on the court, but I was on the court. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? I was on the bench, but I was on the court. But that was the craziest dunk I've ever seen in my life. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree.
Also, when you had came back versus Carolina at home.
Oh yeah, that was a good game.
He checked in, and I don't remember who I was. I think it was Pat, and we bet 10 push-ups. I was like, I bet you 10 push-ups. Leak gets to steal first play, and you got to steal.
My favorite moment probably was, I didn't play this game, but when we played in the Garden against Illinois, and that game was just crazy. And then spin.
Yeah,
Getting the whole mixtape at the end of the game was probably the best part of the whole season for me.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's just so many moments.
Yeah,
I
it's too
can't
many.
really
It's too
pick
many.
one
It's too
because
many.
Spin used to go crazy.
Especially in practice.
In practice, oh my gosh, man. Cam.
Yeah. Hey, we got
everybody.
Hey,
Really.
shout out Neil, man.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Neil
man.
too. When he hit the 3 and winked at my man, that was a highlight for sure. I mean, it was a movie.
We can't forget Stanley, man.
And Stanley Border, man, for his tremendous 2 years with me, but 4 or 5 years with the program, bro. I appreciate you, Stan, for sure. All right, but how were your experiences from last year help you this year?
Just getting comfortable from last year. Having guys like Tyrese, Sion Mason, just a lot of vet players who been around the program. Even you, just guys that been around the program or other good programs, and just and then we had a credible freshman class. Kaman, Coop, Khan, Slim, Pat, Darren. I mean, just everybody locked in on the same page, and it was just allowed me to be more comfortable. So now just going into my senior year, just knowing how, things was and how we left it off last year, just want to pick up from there and just, go out on the right way.
For sure. For me, I would say, I think last year's team was, competitive as far as, the first group and the second group in practice.
Yeah.
We would just go at it every day.
That was the most competitive team I've seen.
And it was fun. It was actually fun. 2, I think that we did a really good job of mastering the details of the game as far as
Facts.
getting the rim, getting ball, impacting the ball, talking. It really showed how much that how far that can take a team and how much of a difference that makes within the team. So I think that's a big thing for me and you to do this year is making sure guys are, we just hone in on the details because we started doing details. We focus on our details every day and we just kind of mastered it, which took us into getting good results over time. So.
And I would say just the stuff we did off court, we was always together at the crib or playing video games or going out to eat. We was always.
Yeah, we was together.
After practice, after the competitive practices, people might get mad or butt heads in practice, but after practice, everybody was back locked in.
Cool. Yeah, it was getting to the point where we was getting tired of each other. It was just arguing, but it was funny arguing.
Yeah.
It was definitely. I would do it again in a heartbeat. If we had a chance.
Yeah, if we could, for sure.
What was it like? What was the fan vibes like here? The thoughts on the Cameron Crazies?
I mean, man, for my first year playing in Cameron, actually being on Duke playing in Cameron was incredible. You always hear about the hype and stuff, but it's totally different. I mean, even from when we played the blue-white game beginning of the year, the scrimmage. I mean, just seeing that was already crazy. I definitely was a little nervous from that, but then from our exhibition games to the first game, it was Cameron Crazies didn't let up not one time the whole game. Every game, the whole season.
Yeah.
They always showed up from tip off to when the buzzer went off.
It's the best venue in college basketball, in college sports, period. Yeah, I would say that alongside the Cameron Crazy, just everybody in the whole Cameron Indoor Stadium every night just brought tremendous energy, and it really helped us get going. And, when we needed a crucial stop or a crucial play, it just felt like they had our back. And, I mean, that's kind of what we do it for. And even on the road, when we went, Duke travels, it's amazing to see. We had a couple of away games that just felt like home games.
What was your favorite away game?
Favorite away game? Not away game as in we're going somewhere to school.
I mean both, either one.
Oh, I love the New York trips. I love Madison Square Garden. That's gotta be the.
I don't know. Arizona might got that beat.
Arizona was
a crazy environment.
Nice.
Arizona was
nice. Yeah, I don't know. It's so hard. What was the loudest Cameron has ever been? Auburn, right?
Auburn. Yeah.
Auburn,
definitely Auburn game.
Yeah, Auburn. I was like it gets to a point where it gets so loud, it's it feels fake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Didn't seem like no.
Yeah, it just feels fake.
That game was definitely the loudest game and probably the craziest game in Cameron this year.
Yeah, nah. Cheers to more games like that, my brother. What's your thoughts on team? What's your thoughts on Coach Shire and the team culture here?
I mean, my thoughts on Coach Shire. I mean, from day one when he started recruiting me, just he's been the same. Encourages everybody on the court, even to the walk-ons. I mean, he motivates everybody. Weight room, on the court, off the court.
Relatable. He's very relatable.
Just a guy that you definitely want to have in your corner. I mean, just from the rest of the coaches, they're the same way. So just someone you can depend on and just especially for like if you're coming in as a freshman, there's someone you want to have in your corner, just teaching you the ropes how college basketball is, and just being a Duke basketball player is something that is something.
Yeah, I think it's very unique as far as like he's been where we're at, so it's like he knows all the stuff we're going through.
Yeah.
So he's able to, guide us and tell us like, I've been like it's not like you're speaking to somebody who hasn't done it.
Yeah.
Like he's done everything we're going through. So it just makes you more like comfortable, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, who's the funniest coach we got on our staff?
Sewell.
Yeah, Sewell got it.
Sewell got it by far.
Sewell got
but
it.
I do think, like, I'm gonna just put this out there, and this is for everybody. I'm not throwing shots or anything, but I think that our coaching staff,
I already know what you're about to say.
like, if they have like a coaching tournament where we play, I think
We gotta be number one.
Yeah,
We gotta be number one.
We got Coach Ty now. We got two great additions, Coach Ty, Coach Braz. They're bringing the youth. We got Sewell, the OG. He's a dog, sharpshooter. We got Coach Shire. He's getting a little older, but he can still really move and shoot.
He got on the court a couple times,
Yeah,
before he called a
facts.
timeout.
That's 4. Who am I missing? Dildy. Yeah, Dildy's the energy guy, the defense. He's gonna work on our habits.
He's gonna motivate.
I think if we matched up, I think I got our coaches in a 5v5 game. We got 5 coaches, right? 5v5 or whatever. You could do 3-on-3 because I got a lot of coaches kind of older.
Yeah.
So I think that our coaches can play and beat anybody by far.
We got 6 man of the year too, Jason McCain, man.
Yeah, and Jason
Six
McCain coming
man
out
of
the
the year.
bench. Shout out to my brother. 6 man of the year for
6
sure.
man of the year.
All right, let's move into your versatility, your game, your defense. Like you said, I need some more tips. One of the best and most interesting defenders I've seen. Talk about your outlook and the progression on that side of the ball. One thing when we was watching the games, the finals, Maliq is the only person I watched a game with that'll like be like, oh, yeah, he should have got that steal. He does that like 50 times a game, but that's what I noticed.
What was the question?
Your outlook on that progression of the.
I ain't gonna lie, you said all
on
that.
that-
I was like, what's the question?
That was on my mind, but your outlook on defense and that on just the game on that side of the ball.
Yeah, just trying to do the little things. If it's get a rebound, get a stop, be in the help. I mean, I don't take charges, but if they came to the time, I would take a charge. But
Yeah.
just trying to do the dirty things. Just help the team as much as I can in any way possible.
Tell me your thoughts on the process when you're guarding somebody. The thought process.
I mean, I watch a lot of film, so just knowing my personnel, whoever I'm guarding, and just I take my matches very personal. So
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want nobody scoring on me, so I just
Yeah.
try to lock in as much as I can. Whoever I'm guarding, just trying to make it as difficult as possible.
Nathan Hot Dogs.
Nathan Hot Dogs. Yeah.
Secrets to your deflections. Any secrets? Or you gotta get back to me on that one.
Yeah, I still gotta get back to you on that one.
Yeah, we can't give everybody sauce.
can't-
You
we
know what I'm
can't
saying?
tell- we can't
give
tell
everybody
people.
sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Can't tell people that one.
One thing impressive about you to me and everybody around is your composure, never rattle. Where does that come from?
Just I'll probably say from my parents. I guess just keep me focused since I was little. Just always following the right footsteps from my older brother. Just keep me motivated, doing the right things, and just not worrying about the next person. Just stay my own path and just
Facts.
stay focused on my own destiny.
Yeah, that's love right there. Would you rather hit a big 3 at UNC like you did, or would you rather get a key deflection that leads to a dunk versus UNC at home like you did?
Oh, a key steal that leads to a dunk. I feel like the dunk is just gonna get the crowd more involved. You know what I'm saying?
momentum.
Yeah,
It's
the
a
momentum.
momentum
It's gonna be
shifter, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
You have a winning mentality. Where does that come from?
Just being very competitive. I mean, playing football when I was younger, and basketball. Just didn't want to lose any games, or in basketball didn't want to get scored on. Always wanted to win. So I would just say that translates to college. Just don't want to lose any games. Don't want to any of that. So just all positive things as much as I can.
You're a big defensive guy, but offensively you're nice too. Sneaky, nice passer, make the right plays. What's your focus on offense heading into the summer?
Just obviously with the rehab and stuff just going. Been getting some shots and stuff now, so just trying to get back to being comfortable, get as much shots as I can, and just being better on offense than now.
For sure. We're gonna move into summer ball at Duke. What's your thoughts on our new team?
I feel like we got a very good team, a lot of good new pieces, and then just from where we left off, we got a lot of 5 returners,
Yeah, 6.
6 returners, and I've seen growth in everybody that came back so far.
Sure.
Especially you just leading it from the summer workouts, how you've been attacking the workouts morning, the afternoon, or it's the nighttime. Just seeing how you leading everybody else is just getting everybody involved. And
Appreciate it, bro. Can't wait till you get back.
Yeah,
We're
man.
gonna do it together. You know what I mean? What is the team doing now on court? I mean, I can answer this. It's a question for League, but I guess I can.
Yeah, I
answer
think
it.
you can answer that one too. Yeah.
Right now, we have both individual sessions and some team sessions, but we're just learning our habits. It's like simple stuff like running to the corner, our spacing, 5-out spacing. Just getting to know each other, getting a feel for it. So we're playing a lot, just getting a feel for each other, learning what each other are best at. Like what are we good at, so we can just learn. And then we're just gonna keep building on our habits, defensively, offensively, and just keep going. And when we get Leak and Pat back, just keep adding, keep stacking days.
Hey, I got one question.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on in practice Coach Shire shooting like competition games?
Shooting competition?
Yeah.
Um,
Like you think you're gonna play him?
I mean, I want to play him, but he's ducking. Coach Shire, I hope you're seeing this. He's ducking. He got me at
I still need my game too. So.
Yeah. He
I
putting
need
us
my game.
last. Like
I need my game.
he
too.
wants to get warmed up on all the youngins first, and then he gonna. But yeah, I want that, and I want the 1v1. Coach Shire, but we'll get that soon. What's the team doing to bond and get closer together?
I mean, we went last night to a good steakhouse.
Yeah.
Great eats for sure.
Yeah.
So we're now just trying to figure out, everybody's hobbies outside of basketball, what they're like doing on their free time.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, we just watched the drafts, seen our guys get picked, so that was a good thing.
Facts. I think we're in a process of getting to know each other, which is was like this last year. So we're just doing. I think we're trying to set up the paintball, but I don't know if that's gonna fly.
Yeah, a lot of people are ducking that.
Maybe Frankie's Arcade soon. Yeah. But I think we use the finals as a key thing for key time for us because that's something we can all bond over. We all like watching basketball, and then like you said, the draft is another key thing. So we're just trying to get to know each other, trying to do as much as possible off the court, and just keep building on that. Who has impressed you the most
Who has impressed me the most?
in the summer?
I would say Dame Sarr.
I mean,
Who you said, two people or just one?
nah, it's just who has impressed you the most.
Yeah, I would say Dame Sarr. I mean, his wingspan,
Yeah,
he got some long arms, and he's already, like 6'7"?
Yeah.
6'6", whatever. And just the feel he has for the game, just being to score or get a stop on defense or,
Yep.
the ball screen pass. And I feel like that's something that is definitely going to help our team for this year.
For sure. Reaction to staff changes. We got 2 new assistant coaches and a new strength coach. We got Coach Evan Braz, Coach Ty Thornton, who also played here, and then Coach Preston Green, new strength coach. How has it been with them?
It's been great. Since day one, since they all got here, it's been good work. No bad reps from on the court in the weight room, conditioning wise. I mean, they're all good. Three good people. Just the way they carry themselves on and off the court. I feel like they're a good addition for this team this year.
For sure. Back to you. What are you looking to improve on this summer and heading into the season?
I'm looking to improve on. Still attacking the rehab for the summer, so just keep going on with that, and then just being more confident. Just attacking more on offense and just getting to my spots and being more comfortable, finding like spots I want to, elevate my game with on offense. So
For sure. What's the best advice you could give to a freshman / hooper new to Duke basketball?
the best advice I can give is you're never gonna be perfect in practice. And Coach I was just talking about that this morning and stuff. You can definitely push to be the greatest or the perfect or whatever, but no matter what, your reps and stuff aren't gonna be perfect. So just
Go 1,000 miles per hour, I would say.
do your best, and if you mess up on a rep, learn from what you did wrong, and just
Yeah.
go to the next one. But that's what my advice would be.
Yeah, you hit that on the head for sure. Summer vibes. What's your favorite summer activity to unwind you from the grind of basketball?
My favorite summer activity, to get away from basketball, is probably fishing.
Fishing. How often?
Uh,
Cada semana.
I try to go at least once every week and a half.
Yeah.
Every week. I want to, but I usually be going like every 2 weeks.
So when you catch the fish, do you keep them or you?
No, I'll be throwing them back in.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
sorry. If you could swap lives with any teammate for a day in the summer, who would it be and why?
Who would it be?
Don't say me because we literally spend
Yeah.
it's the same.
It's kind of a crazy glazed question.
Yeah. Next question.
I want it.
Yeah, I bet. If you what is one song on your summer workout playlist that gets you hype every time? I ain't gonna lie, bro. That Future song that they played this morning, I don't know what it's called, but that shit got me. It got me ready for practice today for sure.
I forgot.
He's got to speak in that tongue. What was you doing? Remember that?
Oh,
What is that called? Yeah, that joint had me hype. I
played
ain't
this-
gonna
we
lie.
played
That
this
needs to
every
be
game
the,
before
That needs to be the new
intro.
The intro song.
Yeah, that
for
needs to be
sure.
our intro.
Yeah, for sure.
'Cause we had a good lift this morning.
Yeah, we had a great
Definitely
lift. Listen to that for sure.
But yeah, it's probably something with Future for sure.
Yeah, Future.
Future.
For sure. Shout out to Mason Gillis.
Another
The
one.
biggest Future fan. Fan. What does the squad do to unwind?
To unwind, I mean, definitely it's got to be something with food.
Yeah.
'Cause we all especially after our workouts and stuff, we always
Starving.
Yeah.
Starving.
getting something to eat. We'd be at y'all's crib watching the games or
Eatings. Yeah.
watching some highlights of some mixtape from 20 years ago or something.
Yeah, we watch all our coaches' highlights. That's
Yeah.
what we've been doing the past couple of days. And then we watch, what else we watch? We watch D Rose because Pat, Russell Westbrook because of Darren. Then we start watching Ja because we was comparing the three of who's the fastest, most athletic.
Yeah, we
Final
doing-
solution,
yeah.
the final answer was Ja Morant. Shout out to Ja. But yeah, we just do whatever, honestly.
Yeah, for real.
I can't give you a set thing that we do. We just catch different vibes.
Yeah, we do a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. All right, Freak Brown. Here are fan questions. Coach Shroggy's up first. Will he be even more confident to shoot threes more this season? Please. Yeah, I can answer that for him. For sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna be more confident.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna be more confident.
Jed Stone, what do you think about the draft last week? Are you going to see some games in Charlotte?
I mean, I think the draft was good. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we got to. I mean, two of our guys go to one team. I mean, that's a great.
Yeah,
we got it. Yeah, we got to.
Shout out to Charlotte Hornets, man. I
Shout out to
got
Sion
them in
and
the
Colin
playoffs.
Connector, man.
Playoffs next year. Mark Stoffer, your hands are elite defensively. Was there one specific moment where you realized you had great hands for defense, or did that develop over time?
I had a little bit in high school, but just as time went on, started adding more.
Yeah, I remember you telling me you got bored, and you was like, "Yeah, I just started stealing."
Yeah, I mean, in high school obviously the competition is different from being ACC college basketball and college basketball in general. Just trying to add on different stuff and just watching more film, being in more gaps, figuring out which feet I need to switch or
the stance and stuff like that. It's the little things, isn't it?
Yeah, the little things.
It's the little things.
Details.
Details. Owen Stoward. After your historically great defensive season last year, what factors went into your decision to stay at Duke this year?
I mean, Duke is Duke, so
It's the Brotherhood.
Yeah, it's the Brotherhood.
It gets no better than this.
It don't get no
bigger.
better.
This is bigger than ESPN right here. Chicken Parm. Settle this, please.
That's the name?
Yeah, Chicken Parm. Shout out to you, brother. Settle this, please. A packed-out Cameron every game is louder than a packed-out Carrier Dome game.
Easily.
Yeah, for sure.
Easily.
Yeah, Cameron is the loudest venue I've been in. Yeah, bro. It's so small, like it just like the building shakes. So for sure. David Benek says, how many tries would it take 2010 Shire to score on you?
How many tries?
Yeah.
I mean, Coach Shire was a good player, so he can't act like he wasn't a good player.
But he's not getting nothing like that.
Yeah, I don't think he's scoring on me.
Yeah, for sure.
He's having a rough day.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a long night.
It's gonna be a long night.
It's gonna be a long night.
Shout out to Kamal, man.
Shout out, come on. It's going to be a long night. Okay.
Or you could just be like, I got another
Avar
question.
Targaryen, how healthy are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 through 10, I would want to say 10, but just from my trainers and stuff, from the the levels that I could keep adding on, they're probably gonna say like a 7
7.
10.
He almost there, y'all. He almost there. Doug Smith, what defensive matchup do you feel most comfortable in? Post, perimeter. Love watching you play in the defense last year.
The most comfortable position, to be honest, I would probably say being in the help side.
Yeah.
I mean, help side for me is probably the most comfortable for me and the easiest. Just
Anticipating
yeah,
passes and stuff.
just trying to figure out the gap, closing up the gaps or the small space.
Tricking players.
Yeah,
Making
trying to
them
make them
think you
second
open.
guess. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
that's probably the easiest for me.
Coach K Kingdom says, what is your most anticipated matchup this year?
My most anticipated matchup this year. I mean, we got a good schedule.
We got a
so.
great schedule. I think we got a lot of
We got a-
highly anticipated games.
We got a good schedule, so
I can't pick one.
Yeah, I can't pick one either.
Every game.
Every game.
Michelle Piasecki, for all the young ballers out there, what are your top defensive principles for success? Top 3.
Definitely, you got to watch film.
Yeah.
You got to see who you're playing with. You can't just go out there and play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then, like, imagine guarding you and not knowing you could shoot or your handles are that fast. You know what I'm saying? So definitely that. Just having a confidence, going out there, just I can guard anybody out here. I would say that's another one.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And then just knowing the different gaps, just like the first question we was talking about. What's your favorite position? If it's in the post or if it's on the perimeter, if you're in the gap, just being able to guard all 3 of those and just knowing the differences. Because in the game, you're not gonna just be stationed in one position. It's gonna be.
I would say Maliq. He's very alert off the ball. So like his hands are always active, and his arms are really long. So like he can he'll tip like he just gets his hands on everything. So I would say being highly just active with your hands is a big one. Quick hitters. Last thing, summer vibes. Beach or pool for a summer day off?
A day off. I'm gonna say pool.
Over the beach?
I mean,
Nah, you wild, fam.
It depends. If it's just a day off,
Yeah.
you gotta go pool. The beach is too much if it's just a day off. A day off, you know what I'm saying?
What's your go-to summer snack after a workout?
Go to summer
Salmon
snack.
V.
Yeah, Salmon V. Shout out to
Shout out
Salmon
to
V,
Salmon
man.
Shout out to Salmon V.
Great breakfast every day, man.
A1 breakfast. Best breakfast I've ever
Start the
had.
day off on the right note, man.
No offense, Mom. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough?
What's yours?
I like that. I like strawberry with M&M's.
Next question. That's bad eats.
TV show you're watching?
The Shy.
The Shy?
Yeah.
What's your dream summer job if not basketball?
I don't know. What was your be?
Mine. So I went on a trip to Turks with my boys I came in my freshman year with, and we met this guy named Kit Grithens, and he's from Turks, and all he does is take people out on boats every day, and in that beautiful water, and he wakeboards and just does all that.
Yeah.
That would be my dream.
I would
job.
probably be just traveling the world, just going to different spots and just doing different
All
things.
that. Yeah,
No, that's a great answer.
yeah, for sure. Big dunk or a big block in the summer pickup game?
Big dunk.
Big dunk?
Yeah, big dunk.
Yeah, for sure. Favorite drill or summer skill development work?
Favorite drill?
Yeah. The body ups. Coach Eddie body ups. Or you just let him run through your chest. But you haven't even,
Yeah.
he hasn't even participated.
Probably the bike, though.
The assault bike?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That gets
It
you
gets you right. It
Yeah,
gets you
get
right. It gets you right for sure.
Last one. Best summer vacation spot you've ever been to?
Summer vacation spot I've ever been to.
We in Miami.
Yeah, it's probably Miami.
I haven't even been to Miami. Well, Brotherhood Podcast here. Cheers to many more episodes. We back.
Yeah.
Thank you, Freak Brown.
Appreciate
Yes, sir, my brother.
Thanks for having me, my boy.
Here we go.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. Bigger than ESPN. At Kaman Malawash.